Nice. Okay, cool. I like it. Pretty good. Yeah, we all dress up like this, drink stupid beer, and get stupid. It's really cool. Okay, but so content is king. Pretty funny, you know. Simon started off with the exact same quote, content is king, but I'm not saying links are God, I'm just saying, you know, it's just a pretty little princess, right? So content is not king, it's all about links, you know, links are king, hail to the king. And back in the days, you know, when I started to do SEO, it was actually kind of easy. I used a program like this. Does anybody remember this software? Anyone? Oh man, it was awesome. So it was called like Rankware, it was from '99, yay. And you basically just put in your domain in there, and they will just get you like on all these different kind of sites, and your site would actually rank. You know, this is not like the shitty software you get these days, you know, where you basically just, well, just get your domain to filter or banned. No, this could actually help. It was really, really easy, and I loved it. You know, back in the days it was really easy, and today it's much more fun. And I'm going to show you how it can be a little bit more fun. And you know, I don't want to piss off Matt, you know, because when you did like this, you know, I was like, oh damn it. But I'm trying to stay away from the really black stuff, but I'm going to give you some grayish ideas, you know. However, you guys, you know, want to think it further, you know. I don't want to limit you guys, so, but it can be a little bit grayish. So, here we go. My first tip. There is no advanced link building. Great for starting off a presentation with 10 advanced link building tips. Hey, by the way, there is no advanced link building. No worries. So what's the best link you could actually get if you want to rank for the keyword cheap iPad or whatever keyword? Wait, let me see. I got 50 zloty. I have no idea how much worse that is. It's not that much, right?
Marcus, you're getting cheaper and cheaper. With
I'm getting cheaper? What's 50 zloty?
Offer some more.
What is it? See, okay, yeah. Afford some more. That's a guy working for Google, you know. I gotta work for my money. So 50 zloty. Whoever can tell me, what's the best link you can get if you want to rank for any keyword? Yeah, right. Everybody besides the first row. Come on, 50 zloty. I said it right, zloty. No one? Come on, y'all said a link before. What's the best link, dude? Seriously?
Cheap iPad. For free.
What?
Cheap iPad.
One more.
50 for free.
50 for free? No, on which site? You Apple.com is actually pretty good, but Groupon? Okay, who else? Okay, I give it to you. You had something completely different, but can you give it to him? You have something completely different, but it's cool. I really have no idea what you said. I'm sorry. So what's the best link? That's actually really, really, really easy. You know, it's just the site. You just ask Google. You just ask Google, hey Google, what's the best site for cheap iPad? And this is the site you actually want to have your link on. You know, as Dominic said, you know, Apple.com, yeah, sure. You know, that's the best link. You know, you want to rank for iPad, get a link from Apple, you know, but they won't link to you with iPad. But maybe one of these sites will. And maybe not the number one, but the everything within the top 10, top 20, top 30, up to top 100. It doesn't really matter. And if you search with all-in title, cheap iPad, if you search with all-in anchor, cheap iPad, just ask Google. Google, please tell me where I can buy a link. Get a link organically. Sorry. But you know, a lot of people heard that. You think, wow, but it's like really hard to get a link on all these sites. You know, so what can I do? So how do I find fresh sites in my niche that are relevant but just don't rank that well? You know, and that's pretty easy too, because I can basically ask Google again. So Google, please give me sites for, in this case, link building from the past week. So these are sites which might not rank in the top 10, which might not rank in the top 100, but are still relevant, picked up by Google, blog posts about link building, you know, an introduction to link building, crucial aspect of SEO, link building jobs for freelancers, link building circuit, blah, 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 you know? So this is always good. Use the parameters, and you will find a whole plethora of links, sites where you might even get a link on. Number 2, just ask Google where to buy great links. The AdWords Content Network Placement Performance Report. Has anyone ever heard of the AdWords Content Network Placement Performance Report?
You don't count.
Okay, yeah, you should, for sure. So, just one? Okay. The AdWords Content Network Placement Performance Report basically looks like this. And this is the report you're getting when you're running AdWords, but also running it within the Google Content Network. So you're saying not just show up my ads on Google, but also showing on the whole Google network. And they will give me a report on where my ad has been running, how much impression I've been getting, how much clicks I've been getting, what's the CTR, and even if I put in a conversion pixel, I might even get the conversion. And that is great data. That is great data, because these are the sites that Google thinks are relevant to my site. Duh, that's great. Google basically tells me these are the best sites. And now, it even gets better, because I also have the conversion pixel. I even know, from this guy, for example, everythingsucker.com, I know I made even 150 conversions. I made $503 with this dude. That's good, And I can go to this guy and say, I give you $200, per month, because I know I make 500 with this link. And it's not about having even link juice. It's not about, pressing page rank and all that shit. I make money with this dude. I make money with this link on the site. And that's great. And the other thing is, I can really see even what this guy's making. So in determining how much money I'm going to offer him for the link, I can just see, hey, how much money is this guy making? Because I basically can see how many impressions I got. So how many AdSense impressions does this guy get on the site? How much clicks did I get? And basically can see, okay, this is a guy who makes like $50 with AdSense. This is a guy who makes like $1,000 with AdSense. And if it's a guy that makes $50 with AdSense, but also drives in conversions for me, this is the site I want to be contacting and saying, hey, you're running AdSense on your site. Can I buy a link on your website? Or would you even be able to replace maybe your AdSense with a couple of links of my own? Yeah. So, number 3. Got brand? Who remembers this? It's all about the brand these days. And who remembers this quote from Eric Schmidt? Does anyone remember this quote? The cesspool? Yeah, sure, you remember. So it's a really, really, really critical thing. Eric Schmidt, when did he say that? Like 2 years ago? Remember? 2 years ago? 3 years ago? And he basically said, the internet is fast becoming a cesspool where false information thrives. And brands are the solution, not the problem, Mr. Schmidt said. Brands are how you sort out the cesspool. And what Mr. Schmidt says makes perfectly sense. And most of the time, if something makes sense, this is the way Google will go. Because it just makes sense, So basically, it's like, you have all these affiliate sites, you have all these scammy affiliate sites, you have all these sites that run false information, stupid content, whatever. But brands can't afford to do that stuff. And so it makes sense to actually put more weight on a brand, giving him more trust within your SERPs, giving him more trust within your search engine results. And this is what Google really did, for example, with the Vince update. Does anybody remember the Vince update? I'm sorry, I'm asking a lot of questions, but I love to do this in the morning, so everybody gets like, okay, get up, get up. But you guys are just sleeping, get up. Okay. Okay, so what does that mean? Yeah, I can show you. Basically, fuck you, affiliates. It's all about the brand. If you're a big brand, if you're Mercedes-Benz, if you're BMW, you're good. But affiliates, no, we don't like you. And I give you a quick example to actually illustrate what I'm saying. The keyword is credit. It basically means loans. What's loans in what's loans in Polish? Oh. One guy. Credit. Oh, nice. Right? I can speak Polish. Dzień dobry. Credit. Nice. So the keyword is credit. But the keyword is actually irrelevant. And I'll show you why. This is a typical brand. It's called Easy Credit. It's